Hey, what's up, guys? You got Don back again. I'm gonna be doing the U Suspect Part 5 for you for Hydreigon. And I am almost there. I'm at like 2,416 points or something like that. So we got a little bit more to go. Got a cool team, which I'm gonna go ahead and grab a battle, but I'll show you while we're waiting for one. It's got Stealth Rock, Scald, Earthquake, Roar, Defensive, Swampert. We've got the Roserade, which is Spike Stacking, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Sleep Powder, which is more of a Spadef set. Tornadus with Acrobatics, Knockoff, Superpower, and Grass Knot with no item. I kind of think I want to change Superpower perhaps for Heat Wave, but it's really helped me be able to take out the likes of like Chansey. Knockoff might be something I'm thinking about taking off as well. Fortress has just been a pain in the butt for this team. Lucario is going to be a Life Orb, Swords Dance, Close Combat, E-Speed set with Ice Punch. Slurpuff is Citrus Berry Belly Drum, just everyone knows that set. And then we've got the Mega Sharpedo. Mega Sharpedo is actually pretty underrated in this tier, and it actually still puts in a lot of work, especially with hazard support. So I'm thinking he's going to probably lead with maybe Nidoking. Part of me wants to just set up with Slurpuff turn 1. I think I'm going to lead with Swampert. He leads Nidoking, and I can just go for a Earthquake here. Sludge Wave's not going to do anything this. Earthquake takes him clean out. Good lord, Swampert, calm down. So that's one Wall Breaker gone. One threat eliminated. Another thing, this team just has a lot of trouble with steel types in general. I'm going to go ahead and throw my rocks up, as we don't get burnt, fortunately. And I'm going to go ahead and transfer into my Roserade. And that's going to probably bait out the Crobat. So what I'm going to do is go for the Sleep Powder here. Hopefully we'll hit. We really have a lot of trouble hitting Sleep Powder a lot of times. Alright, so he's going to go into Crobat. And we're going to hit that Sleep Powder, which is awesome for us. Sorry, my throat is a little bit hoarse. I'm going to go for a Spike here. And now what I'm going to do is go into Slurpuff, I believe. If he wakes up here and defogs, that's going to suck. Alright, so he does wake up and defog. So he goes right for Brave Bird. He gets the crit. So now he has to choose between taking more damage from Brave Bird or letting me... Oh, nope, I don't have enough HP to Belly Drum. Alright. So what I'm going to do here is go for the return just to get a lot more damage off on this. So he goes for the Brave Bird again. Doesn't quite put himself in range of the return, but if he defogs here, he will be, and then I can just get my hazards up again whenever I want. So I'm going to go for the last return. Let's see if he's going to Brave Bird here. He's going to go for the Roost, unfortunately, meaning he's going to defog here. I'm just going to return to get more damage off on this. Played around that a little bit poorly, and that Crobat waking up that turn sucked too. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten that last spike up. Just going to go for the last return here. Hopefully he goes for the Brave Bird. Nope, he's going to go for the Roost, which is not a bad play. Again, not a bad play. I just want to keep damage on this. Just going to go into Miltank. Rocky Helmet's going to take us out, and I'm going to go into Lucario here and go for an SD. It'd be really weird if he stayed in here. I mean, I wouldn't put it past people at this point in the ladder. Okay, he stayed in. Goes for T-Wave. Of course, everyone thinks Yellow Magic is just safe. I'm just gonna go for the close combat here. Hopefully, he doesn't have Earthquake. Because Lucario's frail as dirt, like ridiculously frail. That's gonna do a lot. Yeah, that takes Ampharos clean out. So that's another threat gone. That was something that Sharpedo is gonna have a little bit of trouble killing without the stacks being up already. I think I want to just go for the E-Speed here, in all honesty. Hopefully we don't get paralyzed. Yeah, that does a clean amount of damage. He goes for Sacred Fire and knocks us out. Cool, cool, cool. And I can bring out Swampert now. And I'm going to get my rocks back up. So he goes into Vaporeon. I'm going to go into my Roserade. He's going to go for the Scald. Sorry, I'm skipping turns. Let's see. I think I have to... Maybe Sleep Powder's not the play here. I'm gonna go into Tornadus here in case he wants to go into his Crobat, and then I can threaten it out with an Acrobatics, because if he defaults here, he's gonna get destroyed. And he doesn't know if I'm special or physical yet, so Miltank's not really guaranteed switching yet. So Crobat's gonna go down here. It should. Yeah, especially after that defog. Yeah, 100%. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I was a little scared he might Brave Bird, but we definitely don't die to an E-Speed unless he's Scarf. Yeah, we lived that. And then we can superpower the Milk Tank and get superpower the Milk Tank to get big damage off on it. So he's gonna go Vaporeon first, so I'm just gonna go for the Acrobatics here. That's gonna knock him clean out. This is like freaking Bisharp, man. Just dropping, things dropping. Drop. Gone. So we get a Tornado Sweep. Not even bad. Not even bad. There we go. So we're at 1395. We're almost to 1400. The points are gathering up pretty slowly so far. Let's see what kind of time we're at. 5 minutes. Not bad, and we already got a win. Not even bad. Mega Absol is actually pretty scary lately. Although he doesn't have hazard removal, which is awesome to see. So what I'm going to do is go into Swampert and just lead with that. If he leads Sableye and goes for the taunt, that's unfortunate. Actually, you know what? I think Surpuff's only chance is going... If he leads Nidoqueen, then I'm not going to be able to do it, but... I think Swampert's still just the safest lead. He's going to lead with Absol, and I can just go for an Earthquake here. If he wants to Mega Evolve and stop my rocks. He goes into Gyarados, so I'm going to throw the Stealth Rocks up and then roar him out. Cool. Start that timer. Everyone always DDs. Why would you DD on a Swampert? How does that make sense? And I'll just go for a roar here. If he goes for a Waterfall, then... Alright, so he goes for another DD, so I get rocks up for free. Don't even have to worry about him playing around with the Absol. And again, I think Scald might be a better play here even. Because I can throw out a burn on something if he wants to go into Cresselia for whatever reason. So he sends out Sableye. Not mad about that. You don't get the burn though. I'm just going to throw out another Scald in case he wants to Wisp me. That's fine. Because Scald is actually better than Earthquake in this battle for me. So that's cool. That's going to be burnt. A little bit easier to handle. And I think I'm just going to go for a Roar here. Since his own Swampert in. And this gives me an opportunity to go into my Roserade. I don't know if he's Mega Swampert. He's definitely Mega Absol. So yeah. All he's going to be able to do is get his rocks up. And I'm just going to throw out my spikes now. And I'm just hazard stacking pretty easily here. Granted, 3 of his mons are off the ground. And I'm just going to Giga Drain here. I don't have any reason not to. Nothing on his team wants to really take it. Farm, maybe Crest. And nothing on his team should be able to knock me out in one hit. Unless he's like Bounce Gyarados. In which case I get a free spike up. And Absol, yeah, probably is able to take me out. Let's see. I'm going to go into Lucario. Hopefully he'll knock off here so I can go for the E-Speed and Revenge Kill after I'm at +1. I'm actually going to SD, or no. I think Ice Punch is a play, so if he brings out Sableye, that's fine. We're doing enough to break any subs he decides to go for, so I'm just going to go for another Ice Punch here. I can't let myself lose momentum. If he switches out, that's even better. Actually, Swampert's probably a better play here because I can just roar him if he decides to DD. Yep, and I'm just gonna go for another roar. If he goes into his Absol, that's still fine because pretty much anything on my team's equipped to take care of it at this point. And I'm just gonna go for another roar here because I can't let this set up either. Cool. And then we'll go down to this, and then we'll be able to keep momentum, and that's pretty low as well. In fact, I can even go into Slurpuff and try and sweep with that now. Take a little bit of rock damage. As long as he doesn't flinch us, we're in good shape. So he goes for the DD, and we're going to be faster than him after the Unburden boost, so we can just go ahead and go for a return, probably. He will be able to Will-O-Wisp us with the Sableye, but that's fine. If we can just hit a Play Rough and get rid of that, then we can still sweep with Sharpedo. He is going to land the Willow, and we are going to land our Play Rough and knock out Sableye. Sableye used to be a huge threat, and it was a huge nuisance in Black and White. Like, For those of you that played it, you know what I'm talking about. But that thing, like, if you wanted to run any sort of offensive team with setup, it would stop you by going for taunt. And fairy wasn't a thing yet, so it wasn't really easy to take care of like it is now. And only at 518. And Swampert is dead. I just need to keep it low so Sharpedo can revenge it. I'll just go for the return, just so I know I'm hitting. That's not doing anything. Good lord. I'll just go for the play rough here. But yeah, it was really hard to set up around, and as soon as it burnt you, any physical mon, like no matter how high your attack got, it would just sit in front of you and just spam recover. It was a nuisance and a half. I really don't want to miss this, but I have to. If anything, yeah, we get a crit, which is awesome. So he should be in range of the next play rough as long as we hit it. Nice. So we get like a pseudo sweep, like a baby sweep with Slurp up, a little baby sweep. And pretty much Sharpedo's good to go. I want to hold off on it though, and bring out probably Lucario, because we'll outspeed Nidoking and we can go for the Ice Punch. And he should go down to it with the Life Orb Ice Punch after that little bit of damage. Probably not though. Am I choking right now? Am I choking? I think he has to go for the Earth Power here, so I'm going to go Tornadus. He's going to go for the Earth Power, awesome. Because I think Tornadus would have been in range of a Sucker Punch at this little bit of HP. And I didn't want to play around with Sharpedo either, especially if he SD'd. And I'm just going to go for the Acrobatics here. We get a crit. I'm not positive if that mattered, depending on what kind of set he was. If he was offensive, I don't think it mattered. Even if it did, then Lucario was definitely going to be able to knock him out later. Just going to forfeit here. We did hack him a little bit, unfortunately, but hey, that's the game. For 11 minutes, not bad. 2 games in, so that's cool. I really like this team. I haven't gotten to show off Sharpedo yet, but Sharpedo puts in the work. Like pretty much anything on the team can pull off a sweep, and Roserade and Swampert have such awesome synergy together that it's pretty easy to get up the hazards as long as you take care of, like I said, like Crobat and Fortress. And Fortress is way harder to get rid of than Crobat in my opinion, just because it can eat up hits. And Mega Aggron too is a pretty annoying thing to have to deal with on this team. Pretty much on Mega Aggron teams, I end up having to belly jump too early with Slurpuff, or just waste my Lucario by getting off a dent in it so that it's within range for Sharpedo, which no one ever wants to have to do. Alright, so we got a battle. Mega Aggron team, shouldn't have said anything, and he has Crobat, so yeah, this is going to be a little bit difficult. I think what I can do is lead Slurpuff here. I'm going to lead Heliolisk and Belly Drum. He will outspeed me, so I don't think he'll be able to knock me out in one hit unless he's like Specs. Crap, we're not in range. But I can Drain Punch here, which should do a decent amount of damage. Shouldn't have jumped the gun like that. Just gonna go into Arcanine. Still not within range, and he's Rocky Helmet on top of that. I guess this will just be something to sack later. I'm just going to go for a turn just so I can keep up a little bit of damage and chip damage on this. If I go down, the sooner the better. He's probably just going to Morning Sun here. So I'm going to go into Swampert here. Get up my rocks. Yep. Then I can just start roaring around. And I'm going to go for a Scald just because I guess Vaporeon's probably his best switch here. She's going to go into Heliolisk, which is actually fine too. I'm going to go into Roserade here, expecting a Grass Knot. Oh, was he Life Orb? No, I think he was Specs. I'm going to go Roserade. He might Hyper Voice because he doesn't really have anything that has to worry about switching into that. And what I'm going to do now is, I think, double into Tornadus. Just because I don't want to toy around with losing momentum with Sleep Powder. He's going to go into his Crobat. And I'm going to go for the Acrobatics here. If he defogs, then I can pretty much sweep this team. So there's that threatening him. He's going to defog, and we're going to be at +2. He's not banded, so I don't have to worry about getting knocked out by Brave Bird either. And I'm just going to go for the Acrobatics here. Actually, Knockoff's probably a better play. This will let him bring out the Aggron, but I can get big damage off on Aggron. Oh, Helios, is he Scarfed? I'm still gonna go into Rosary and just start spike stacking though. We eat that up like it's nothing, like it's butter, little butter lightning. Let's throw off some spikes now, and we're in good shape. Good shape. He has to go Arcanine here pretty much, or Crook. We can't take an Earthquake by any means necessary. Let's see. I think Torn's the play here. He might knock off, but we don't have an item, so we can take it. I think that was banded damage, so I'm gonna go for an superpower, I believe. If he goes into his Aggron, that is absolutely awesome. So he goes into Arcanine, unfortunately, and he is Rocky Helmet. But we do get the Defiant boost, so we can Acrobatics after this and probably take him out. Let's see. I'm gonna sack Slurpuff here, actually. He goes for the E-Speed. And I can go into Swampert and throw up my rocks, and then I can just start roaring him around. Just be a general nuisance to his team. I haven't revealed Roar yet, so he doesn't really know what I'm about to do. Goes for the E-Speed, I guess, just to get chip damage off, so he was prepared for it. He's banded, so Earthquake will probably be able to take us out. I'm just gonna throw off a Scald here. So he predicts that pretty nicely, and I can just go into Vaporeon and get. I can go into my Rosary though and just get up more spikes, so I'm not even worried about that. He could double into Rosary into Arcanine, wouldn't be a bad play. Just fires off a Scald, not bad. If he burns me, I have Natural Cure, so I'm not worried about that either. And I'm just gonna keep firing off more spikes. So every time he brings in the Arcanine, he's gonna have to worry about getting chipped by that. Arcanine's gonna come out. He's gonna get healed by that Wish, unfortunately. I want to keep this for Heliolisk as well as the perhaps even Aggron and Vaporeon. Maybe Swampert is the play again. Yeah, I think that's the play. We can go for Flare Blitz. We live that, but we will be within range of us. Oh no, we got the lefties, and then alright, so we get one more turn to play around with. And I'm just going to go for a Roar again, just so I can keep him off balance. Nice. So Vaporeon's taking all that health, and next time it comes in, it'll be within range of a lot of things. And Aggron comes out, which is perfect for us, he'll probably just get his rocks up here, but I'm just going to click Roar so I can, again, keep him off balance. He doesn't have any way to recover himself, barring Vaporeon, which if he goes into, and he's cursed Aggron, so that's even worse. Curse worse, we can get rid of that, and Arcanine is going to be at really low HP. He'll have to either attack me or Morning Sun me, in which case I'm gonna probably go for art. So he forfeits. Yeah, I don't blame him. He was caught in the vortex. We're at 14:28, not bad. What kind of time we're looking at? 17. We might make this a bit shorter one. Let's see what our rank is first. 24:38. So we didn't really make much progress, but that's fine. So we've got a stall team. This team can actually handle stall a little bit easily. I won't say easily, but it's built to do it because it's got pretty much just wall breakers on it. Celebi and Alomomola are in a really annoying core, as well as Gligar, which makes it even worse, honestly. So I think I'm gonna actually lead with let's see, Tornadus could throw a wrench in a lot of his plans. Yeah, I'll lead Tornadus here. I need to get rid of Celebi or Tentacruel to start putting him in the Vortex. Roserade is good to both of them, I guess, a little bit. Tentacruel is probably more annoying than Celebi, and here I'm just going to Acrobatics. If he goes into his Gligar, then I can knock off that thing's Eviolite, which is perfect. If he goes into Aggron, and he doesn't know that I'm physical as well, so there's that. Sorry if you guys can hear my bulldog snoring in the background. It's like 1:56 a.m. right now. I am tired and I have class tomorrow. I went to the state fair today. I went to an Italian festival yesterday, and I had company on Friday, so I am burnt out. But I wanted to record a lab, and I like being consistent. I like that I've been a little bit more consistent in the last couple of days. Yeah, that did not do anywhere. Oh, he's rocking helmet too. I'm just gonna go Roserade. I don't think I have anything to lose by doing that. He just fires off a Wish. And I'm going to throw out some spikes. Just for the case that if Tentacruel decides to come out, then I'm going to be able to whittle that down a little bit. And it'll be a little bit easier to deal with. Blissey as well. Blissey can't do anything to me barring like Seismic Toss me or T-wave me, but I can just switch out and heal that off with natural cure. There's nothing I hate more than people that play stall and then they take forever to make their moves too. Because then they put me in the situation where I have to just stare at it and I have to like overthink things, and then I'll be like, oh wait, maybe that's not the right play to make, maybe that's not the right thing to do, and then like that's where I start making mistakes. And especially Alomomola. Alomomola is probably one of the most frustrating Pokemon to ever play. Like Alomomola, Chansey, Blissey, Gliscor. Oh my gosh, Toxic Stall Gliscor is like the worst thing in the world, which is essentially what Alomomola is at this point. That's fine, and I'm going to go into my Tornadus again. I don't know, Tornadus is actually really important here. Maybe Swampert, because he's probably going to spin here. Or go for Ice Beam. He goes for Scald. Fortunately, he gets the burn. I'm just going to go for Rocks here. Maybe Earthquake is the play. If he goes into Celebi, I'd rather have my Rocks up. If he spins, then he's going to go for Celebi that time. This is like a 50-50 kind of. Yeah, it is a 50-50. So he does go hard Celebi, not bad. He probably has Psychic to cover Roserade because this team's actually pretty Roserade weak. So what I'm going to do here is go into Tornadus. If he goes for Giga Drain, we can take that. He goes for the Psychic. And what I'm going to do here is just go right for a knockoff, because I can knock off the Rocky Helmet at the very least on Alomomola if he switches into that. And then I'm going to go for an Acrobatics, I believe. Grass Knot's not going to do anything to that. Actually, Slurpuff is probably fine here. This goes for the Wish. And I can Belly Drum. This thing is setup fodder. At most, he's going to probably just Scald or Toxic me. He can also go into Aggron, and his Hazard will be healed off with the Wish. But I can also put a dent in that with the Drain Punch as well. So you get to be at full health with or 75%, but same difference. After this Drain Punch, we'll be at full. He'll probably just Heavy Slam and knock us out, but he's at 50%, so that's nice. It'll be a little bit easier to deal with later on. And here I'm going to go into Lucario and just click Close Combat. Actually, SD. Because I think probably either Gligar or Celebi are coming out. He could be expecting the SD though, he's thinking. He's taking his time. I'm actually not mad I lost Slurpuff though, because next time Aggron comes in, unless he's getting Wish Passed, he's going to be at pretty low health. And Aggron's the only thing, barring Alomomola, that's really stopping a sweep with Sharpedo. I have Ice Fang, which I don't think OHKO's Gligar, but after a little bit of prior damage, it does knock it out. And Blissey as well, I need a little bit of prior damage off on that. I really need Tentacruel gone above all else at this point. Alomomola is able to take care of, excuse me, my Roserade can take care of Alomomola. He's taking so long, oh my gosh, man. He's killing me, it's so late. I'm so tired. 23 minutes. So he brings out Tentacruel. And I think E-Speed is going to have to be my play here. I don't think E-Speed kills. I'm going to go for it anyway though, just because I'll be able to keep that low. I'd rather be able to E-Speed here instead of him switch out later. Even if he Rapid Spins, I do have Roserade and Swampert still, and they're fairly healthy. So he goes for the Rapid Spin. And I think I'm going to go for the Ice Punch here, I guess, on the Celebi or Gligar probably. If he stays in, then he's a nutbag. He's an absolute nut job. I think even Alomomola is probably a more fair switch for him. Yeah. So I learned my lesson from the last time, and I'm just going to go right for the Close Combat. Nice, 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 nice. That fat piece of crap is gone. Die. I don't know if he's max speed. I'm just gonna go for the Ice Punch. He is max speed, okay. And I'm gonna go back into Tornadus here, and I can just go for an Acrobat knockoff. Nah, yeah, knockoff is fine. Knockoff is fine. And now I'm gonna go for a superpower. Does not take him out, unfortunately. You get up your rocks here. He does get up his rocks, which is actually perfect for me. And I'll just go for a superpower again here. Knock out Aggron. So now we're in pretty good shape for the Swampert. I mean, not the Swampert, the Sharpedo. I really wish I could have kept this against Celebi because I'm pretty sure he has Colbur, which shows a little bit of a wrench in my plans because it will be able to knock out Sharpedo, so we might still lose. Just the way he's playing it, and he's afraid of this. Granted, he shouldn't leave Celebi in, like, regardless, but we're at such low attack. I'm gonna have to switch out. That's unfortunate. And we don't have hazard removal. At the most, I'll be able to knock off probably Blissey's leftovers or Gliger's EVLA. Or he'll probably just send out Tentacool. I do have the Sleep Powder in the back still. So, yeah, I'm just going to knock off here. Did I show knock off? Yeah, I did. We get rid of that EVLA, which is perfect, 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 perfect. He's going to Acrobatics us. So he baited us. Not bad, not bad. I think Swampert is just going to have to end up being the play here. And I'll just get my rocks up. So he goes for Taunt. I'm just going to fire off a Scald here. In fact, I might double into Roserade. Nope, he goes for Earthquake. Cool. I can go for the Scald, knock him out. So he's, I guess, max Fizdef. I guess he'll probably bring Blissey out here, which wouldn't be a bad play. In which case, I'll just throw more spikes up. And if he brings Tentacool out, then I'll just, if he brings the Tentacool, I can Ice Fang Celebi. I don't know what the roll on that is. Let me copy real quick. Whoops. Calc. Damage Calc. Celebi. Pretty sure he's max offense. I don't need to use that. I don't even know what I'm doing. Sharpedo, Mega Chomp. Ice Fang's gonna do 59.8 to 70 in Crunch. What about the Pulver Berry? Pulver Berry is going to do 55 to 65. Alright. Good to know. I'll just Earthquake here. Scald's not going to take us out, and Tentacool is going to go down. Awesome. Whew. So, I have to bring out Roserade. I don't have a choice. I should live a Psychic, though, because I am Spadef. I will live one, and I think Sludge Bomb actually has the potential to knock out the Celebi. So I'm going to Sleep Powder here. Hopefully I'll hit. Please hit. Please, Roserade. I'm begging you. Be a pal. Be a pal. When I wake up, my throat's going to be so sore that my voice is just going to be absolutely gone. I'm going to be like, I haven't had a cigarette in 6 hours. Jimmy, bring your mama's pack of cigarettes. Let's see, we're at 306 special attack, Sludge Bomb. Offensive pass. Sludge Bomb has a chance to kill after a lot of. Yeah, it has a chance to, but it's not going to be able to. But he is within range of the. So now this is a 50-50. If I go into Sharpedo here, and he goes for the Giga Drain, then we're in a bad spot. If I go into Sharpedo here and he goes for the Psychic, then we're golden. So he does go for the Psychic. That's fine, because if he switches into Blissey, even if he has Colbur Berry now, I'm going to be able to hit KO him. I have to go for the Protect, though, unfortunately, because he is max speed. He's going to be able to T-Wave me. I should have gone for Waterfall. T-Wave is such an annoying move, man. Like, it's so stupid that games get decided by this move. And Giga Drain takes me out. And that's gonna be the game. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got 2 wins and we lost to Celebi, unfortunately. Somebody told me he was gonna switch out. There was a 50-50 there that I lost. But hey, that's the game. We don't have too much longer to go, so I'm gonna probably ladder up to like get to about 2,500, maybe 2,550, and then we'll just do one long string of battles until we're able to get that 2,650, and then we'll be able to vote no for the Hydreigon ban. Sorry, no for the Hydreigon ban, because I don't think it deserves to leave. Like Celebi and Alomomola, like Taunt Roost destroys Alomomola. Celebi is freaking annoying, and it needs to be checked a lot more readily. Let's see what else is there. Reuniclus is annoying too. So I really think Hydreigon is something that offsets the ability to have stall teams, and like I guess stall is like it's a viable way to play, but it's just frustrating sometimes. Like, I'm not saying that because I'm butthurt about losing. Like, it really just takes the fun out of the game for me. Like, if people like stall, like, that sucks, but I'm gonna vote for Hydreigon to be back just because it helps balance out offense and defense. It lets balance be a little bit more. Like, if I had a balanced team, I would have had nothing to do against this team. I would have just been screwed. So yeah, hope you all had a great day. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did, and also check out the giveaway for the capture card going on. Sub to my channel and post the link of the retweet in the comments, and then you'll be entered in the raffle. So yeah, y'all have a great day. Peace.